We're here in Lake Oswego and we're highlighting the deal of the month here for February in 2025. And I'm actually really excited about this because we're featuring an attached and a townhome. So we wanted to feature something more on the affordable side of Lake Oswego, but is also exciting and really interesting. And that's why it's a deal of the month, for the value that you get for the price.
And I think this is really like a lifestyle option for walkability, social life, everything you could need in a more compact footprint and more affordable, like you said.
Let's go.
We moved to Lake Oswego 6 years ago, and we've been able to build a life that we really love, and we're here to help you do the same thing.
My name's Aaron Cullen, and this is Brandon Cullen, and together we have a real estate company right here in Lake Oswego. Now, if you guys have any questions, you're thinking about moving out here, go ahead and reach out to us, and we're available to answer those questions for you guys. My information's right below there in the description area. And with that, hey, let's go ahead and get into the deal of the month and highlight these two houses that we have to show for you. Now, we're walking up right now to the first one. Okay, so here we are in First Edition. This is a townhome priced at $775. It's been on the market for over 100 days, and it's had a few price decreases, and this is also kind of a symptom of where we have been in the market and where we are in the market. So here we are coming right on the beginning of February. And I think this house is a great example of a deal of the month. So let me give you a couple stats. This house is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,350 square feet. This is a townhouse, and it also does have a detached garage. But the amazing thing about this home is the walkability.
And although inside the home, the rooms are smaller, and you can tell that from the square footage. 1,350 square feet, 2 beds with a loft. So it tells you those rooms are a little bit small, but it's compact in a way that is really workable, I feel like, for the right person or small family. You don't need a ton of space if you use it well. And like Aaron said, the beauty of this is the location, and so the world around you is also part of your living space. There's a great courtyard outside, and then it's walking distance to coffee, restaurants, shopping, activities, library, and so you're using all of that as part of your daily life.
I mean, one of our favorite cafes is right around the corner. What is it?
Lola's. And
Lola's
right
Cafe.
Upstairs from Lola's is central office co-working. So, for a lot of people today, they're looking for a home that's big enough for an office and all of that right within the home. But there's also something to be said for people who need to get out and about, and you don't need an office in your townhome when there's a great co-working space around the corner.
Really nice.
And so you spend part of your day working from coffee shops or the library or co-working, and it's a little bit more of an extroverted lifestyle. So I definitely see the appeal of that.
I really like this house. I love this location. I think it's really cute. One thing about this house, I know you said these floors aren't your favorite. They're a little more mahogany color.
It's actually better inside than it is on the photos. So if you look at the listing photos of this home, the floors look like very red, but it works inside the home.
I think it really does. Yeah, it doesn't distract or take away because the lights or the walls are very bright and light. I think it contrasts well with the floors in here. Plus the countertops, like in the kitchen, it's a smaller kitchen, but I think it really works for the space, and it's very functional. It looks great. Really nice refrigerator.
And for the narrower sort of galley style of this type of townhome, the higher ceilings in here make it feel open. If these were 8-foot ceilings, I think you'd feel a little more hemmed in, but the high ceilings and then the light on both sides really works.
Yeah, it does really work. And I like the layout. It definitely feels bigger because it's 3 stories, which you would think that even just from looking at the photos. But here on the main level is big open space living here with a kitchen, living room, or kitchen, dining room, living room, this cool little patio out there, and it's very private because you've got about 8-foot fence here around it, and there's also a little storage spot out there. And then as you go up the stairs right here, at the very top, it's basically split. So there's 1 bedroom on one side and then the primary on the other. They're both ensuite bathrooms as well to each bedroom. And then from the primary, there's another staircase that goes straight up to the loft space. They have that listed as a 3rd bedroom. And that loft space is really big. It's the whole span, and it gets a little bit more narrow because it kind of follows the curvature of the roof.
Which I love that style.
But it's a really cool space, and they're using it for an office and a little music session area.
But this could be, I mean, I could envision the size of our family living in this townhouse. So with 2 young kids, the idea of that play area upstairs, sharing a room, and then having everyone, like, I don't know if you have young kids, but our kids want to be in whatever room we're in, no matter how big
true.
our house is.
And they're always in the kitchen, so this kitchen might be a little tight.
No, this
with
kitchen
4
would be
people,
perfect because they're not like chasing me around the island
You got the,
under my feet.
imagine the kids, running around right there.
I can see the appeal of having a smaller home and, you know, being out at the library, the park. There's a playground right down the street.
Absolutely. Or even, if you're retired, I could see this being, as long as you're okay with some stairs, I could see this also being a great choice as well.
Absolutely. So this is a good fit for a lot of people who want the walkability and the sort of more social. The Lake Oswego Adult Community Center is within walking distance
it's
of here.
just a couple blocks away. And under $800,000 at $775,000. That's why this is definitely a deal of the month. And one of the things again we wanted to highlight is homes that are a little bit more in the affordable range here for this month. And so this one is an attached, it's a townhome. The next one we're gonna view is also an attached, but it's a home, it's not a townhome, but it is attached with one shared wall in between both units. So that one's priced at 1.1 million. This one is priced at $775,000.
With that one, you're getting like the glamour of a really beautiful home, and with this one, you're getting location and a more affordable. So on this home, is there an HOA?
Yes, with the townhomes, there's always an HOA. So this HOA is a little over $500 a month, which might seem like a lot, but it includes water, trash, and it includes exterior maintenance, which a lot of townhomes do. So all your exterior maintenance is pretty amazing. That's usually windows, doors, your siding, the roof.
And those utilities alone are up there.
Exactly. So just having like the water, the trash, and sewer, I mean, we usually we're probably paying about $350 a month just for those things right there.
And then a landscaper and other things that you're not going to have to pay for.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are all included. So that actually makes up for quite a bit. I think that's a pretty good swap there.
Let's check out the courtyard and then just walk down to B Avenue to give them a sense of the commercial area right here.
All right. Yeah. Let's go check out the neighborhood.
This courtyard with these flowering trees and the tables, I hope that people actually use it because I would.
Yeah, I definitely would. I mean, they've got a couple little tables here, so I would definitely use this. It is winter, so it's all tucked up.
And I don't know, there's something about being close and tight with your neighbors that you actually would get to know them, which I feel like in a lot of neighborhoods now, it's hard to get to know the people that live right around you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think that would just have to be the lifestyle you're looking for in this house, is being a little bit closer to your neighbors, a little bit more social European feeling.
Bumping into people, exactly. And this courtyard does feel a little European. There's something like Italian villa style about it, maybe with these flowering trees.
Yeah, and then boom, right here, literally, at the end of this block, here we are at 2nd and B Avenue.
So you've got Baird's on B and the shops down here. You have Imagine Yoga. You can walk 1 block and get to yoga, coffee, lunch, co-working. You cannot beat this location.
Yeah, this location is really amazing. I mean, I can't actually, believe it, you're literally right here. You've got like 1 block or half a block each way. You've got some of our favorite restaurants, cafes. We've got a grocery store 2 blocks down that way. You've got the library like 2 blocks down that way. You've got your bike shop right here. I mean, it's all literally right here. And that's one of the great things about First Edition. And you could definitely get a townhome in other parts of Portland or even Lake Oswego for less than this, but you're paying for the location as well.
And the quality, and also, 2 blocks down this street is the 43, which you can get right into South Portland and OHSU and all of that very quickly. So I just feel like this is a great home for a very mobile, extroverted lifestyle.
Yeah, and the homes here in first edition, especially under $1 million, usually these townhomes are going for about $1 million. They're usually gonna, maybe it might be a little bit bigger than this one, but that's why I think this is such a great deal. And if it was a different time on the market, this would already be sold. So if this is the kind of living you're looking for, go ahead and reach out. Again, my name's Aaron Cullen. I'm a local real estate agent right here in Lake Oswego. My information's right down there below. Go ahead and reach out and give me a call. As of now, this one is still for sale. Okay, now let's hop in the car and go check out our second home. Okay, we made it. Here we are in front of the second house that we're highlighting today. Now this is a brand new construction by Renaissance Homes. I really love their builds and their homes, and they do a lot here in Lake Oswego especially.
We have some friends that lived in a new build, sold the new build to some other clients of ours that's a Renaissance home, and both groups just loved it, the quality of the finishes and the home, and they build a lot of homes in Lake Oswego.
And I actually was just showing this home yesterday to a client that flew in from Arizona and was kind of looking in that $1 million price point. And this home is listed at $1.1 million. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath, almost 3,000 square feet. And it's got a smaller backyard. And as you can see here, it's an attached, so it's the same floor plan on both sides. The other side is already sold, but this side is still available.
So just out of curiosity, you showed that client yesterday a few different homes at that price point, and how did this one compare?
It really comes down to, I mean, for me, I love Renaissance homes. I love their finishes. One thing that a client told me was actually, she's like, hey, this house is amazing. I just got the feeling it might have been just a little too big for what they needed, because it was just the two of them. And she even commented that she felt like the finishes were maybe a little too fancy. She's like, I don't know if my furniture, I'd have to get some nicer furniture to put in here.
Because it's brand new.
Yeah, which is kind of funny. I was like, yeah, me too.
Okay, well, let's check it out.
Let's go.
If you're looking for move-in ready, brand new, high-end finishes, and relatively affordable for Lake Oswego, I love this home.
This is really nice. I mean, as we kind of walk through here, I mean, the kitchen, and if you've seen our other videos where we highlight some Renaissance homes, I mean, just look at the finishes. I mean, they definitely don't skimp on their finishes in here.
So it's monogram appliances, luxury quartz countertops in the kitchen and the bathrooms, and then the designers for Renaissance, the designer for this home in particular, just did such a good job with finishes that aren't boring, but that are neutral and livable and classic. So to me, this home on the design front hits all of the marks. The backyard also is small, but it's finished, and it's very usable for a family, for entertaining. And then this open concept kitchen, dining, living room is also great for family life, entertaining. You mentioned, and I totally agree, that you don't get the sense that this is a duplex or an attached home at all.
No.
It feels like a single family home. So I think for some people, they don't know that they might be looking for something like this. You're just not searching for an attached home, but really it's kind of irrelevant that it is attached.
Yeah, and it really does feel irrelevant, because this home, if it was a detached, they sell for about $2.1 million right now. And this is literally almost half the price, $1.1 million right now. And this house started at $1,350 the beginning of last year, and it's been on the market a long time, but they always list before they're done as well, so during the building process. But this has been available for a while. So, I'm a little mystified why this is still on the market. I've been keeping a close eye on it. And now at $1.1 million, I mean, just a shy under it. I mean, this home is a great, great deal for Lake Oswego, and that's why we're highlighting it here for the deal of the month here in February of 2025. And right now, it's available. I mean, you get so much house, 3,000 square feet, 4-bed, 3-bath, and there's a very large bonus room upstairs as well.
And you don't have to do anything in this house or in the yard. It's interesting because right down Bryant, we have a number of friends and clients who have bought homes that are a similar size and their homes are very close together. So it's almost like the 3 feet distance between their homes compared to this attached.
Yeah,
it
that's
makes
right.
zero difference.
That's right.
Because of just how close some of the homes in this neighborhood are to each other. And then one thing about this home is that on the front, you are on Childs, which is, it's not a busy road, but it's a bigger road. And so that may be off-putting to some people, but because of the soundproofing, you don't hear anything.
Yeah, you can't hear
perfectly
anything.
quiet. And then the
Yeah.
backyard, which is really your outdoor space, is not on a busy street. And so it doesn't really
Yeah, that
affect
faces
you.
kind of the side here. There's another street out that side. On the other side of the other side of the attached house is Bryant over there. And again, I mean, the soundproofing is really well. You don't hear anything, but we are also in the neighborhood here. I mean, it's not a busy street. People that are using that street are really just going to get out of the neighborhood or coming into the neighborhood.
It's funny because the 2 homes that we're touring on this video are basically as far apart as you could get in Lake Oswego, like kitty corner to corner, and the locations couldn't be more different. So that's in town, in the hustle and bustle. This is right on the edge of down Childs Road. There are horse properties and rolling farmland, and it's very forested and quiet. So 2 totally different options.
Another great thing about this location is you got the brand new elementary school that's right up the street.
River Grove Elementary is Lake Oswego's newest elementary school. It is state of the art. The people that we know whose kids go there, it's like they're kind of stunned at how modern and beautiful that elementary school is.
Yeah.
So you have that, and you're also not far from the highway over here. I mean, you're far enough that you're not like, there's no noise or it's far, but you have
Yeah, you've
access.
got all that Boone's Ferry access right there. You've also got the outdoor mall that's right there where that has like the Apple store and all those kinds of things, the Crate and Barrel. So you've got real easy access to shopping and access to the 5 if you need to get downtown.
And I think one thing to mention, if you're not familiar with the housing stock here in Lake Oswego, that's making like my eyes sort of pop out of my head, is that a lot of the housing stock here is somewhat outdated. It has not been updated in 20, 30, 40 years in terms of the interior of the homes. And so our house needs a lot of cosmetic updating. And so I come in something like this at this price point where like you don't need to do anything, and that's very appealing.
So what do you think? Would you buy this home?
I would buy this home.
Yeah, I think I would buy this home. I love our home. Our home's a third of an acre, but it needs a lot of updating. So I think like there's a lot of pluses and minuses. And I don't know, I think I might pick this home too.
And actually we have some friends who live right down the street this way, and they walk to Westridge Elementary. So it's also walkable to right over there.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I would buy this home.
Okay, let's walk you through the rest of the home. So the kitchen flows into the dining room here, which then flows into the living room. I think, again, really well done. I love the floors, the fireplace. Has a lot of lighting in here, so it seems very bright. Plus all these windows here along the back, and then this big sliding door to the covered patio. Another thing I love about the Renaissance homes, they always have a covered patio space for that indoor-outdoor experience with infrared heat there, so you can use it a little bit more around the year. And then right off of the front door, you got the office there and another full bath in between that and the kitchen, and this really cute little coat room, little mud room.
Those little details like the mud room and then the laundry room on the second floor. That laundry room is adorable up there. And then you've got that bonus room upstairs that you could use for an upstairs lounge living space, which I think you kind of need in this home because of this open concept. That creates like another hangout space, a TV room.
Yeah, which would be really nice, especially if you have kids. Then across from the bonus room is the primary bedroom, right when you get to the top of the stairs, and that is away from the shared wall. So that's really nice that the primary is even a little bit more private, and you've got all these windows here along the back of the home there, so you get a lot of light coming in. Then that goes into the primary bathroom. Bri was saying she really liked the color palette that they chose there. In that primary bathroom, you've got the big shower there, and you've got the soaking tub, which is kind of one of the signature you see in a lot of Renaissance home. I really like that separate freestanding tub, and you've got all the windows right around it, and you have these privacy shades there so you don't feel too exposed. And then through there, you've got this walk-in closet. It's got all the shelves built out for you, which is great. And then like Bryce said, you've got this amazing laundry room. I love this laundry room. And we've got the shelving in there already. I even like the way they have it staged with a couple little stools in there. I mean, it's just totally finished, nothing you need to do up to it. And then you've got the guest, full bathroom right there at the end of the hallway. And then you've got 3 more bedrooms right there. One of them is the last one's a little bit smaller. I think that would make another great little office or a nursery.
I don't know why I'm so attached to a cute laundry room, but in our house, my office is on the first floor and I can't get anything done when the kids are home because everyone's coming into my office. In this home, I think I might like hide in the laundry room. No one would know where to find me. I'd sit at that little counter.
Okay, so that means I get the office down here?
No.
Okay, well here's 2 deals of the month that are both unique, and they're a little bit different than your normal, detached home, which is most of the housing stock here. We want to give you something, again, that's a little bit easier on the budget and a great bang for your buck. And I think they're both great buys.
I feel really excited about both these homes for very different reasons. And so if you're interested in something like this, please reach out with any questions.
Yeah, or if you're interested in buying these homes, they're available as of right now when this video is published. So go ahead and reach out. My information's right down in the description area. Or if you're looking for something similar, go ahead and reach out and we can talk further. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, stay tuned for the next one coming up right now.